3, 2, 1. We're going to, oh my! Welcome to another edition of Steve's Dang It's, or Dang It Classic, where we take a look at the biggest misplays from around the NHL over the years. And I should say, like, these Dang It's videos are not to make fun of the players. Alright, well, sometimes. And also, getting featured in a Dang It's video does not mean you're bad. We featured Patrick Steffen. Well, Patrick Steffen was a bum. He had a better career than you. But we also did a video about Patrick Roy's Statue of Liberty goal. If you don't know what that is, I did a video about Patrick Roy's Statue of Liberty goal. And Patrick Roy is one of the best goalies of all time, so why not do another video about one of the best goalies of all time making an oopsie? This one's pretty underrated, but if you're a fan of the New Jersey Devils or the Carolina Hurricanes, you'll definitely remember it. And it's a two-parter. Technically three. By the way, this video is 420p on account of its quarantine, and it's hard to find footage. Like, it's not just, I don't have the library in my house, man. If you want, you can take it up with producer Drew, who will tell you the same thing, but angrier. The 2009 Stanley Cup Playoffs. The Carolina Hurricanes and the New Jersey Devils are doing battle in the first round. Game 1, the Devils beat the Hurricanes pretty handily, 4-1. Game 2, the Hurricanes getting the 2-1 victory in overtime. Tim Gleason scoring the OT winner there. The Devils get the 2-1 series lead in Game 3 with a 3-2 overtime victory. Travis Zajac with the OT winner there. Which brings us to Game 4. It gets ugly for the Devils early. Eric Stahl and Ryan Beta scored just over a minute apart to make it 2-0 after 1 for the Hurricanes. Chad LaRose makes it 3-0 in the second. We got a blowout here, folks. Until less than 30 seconds left in the second period, Brian Gionta gets the Devils on the board 3-1 heading into the third, and they would ride that momentum. Brendan Shanahan would score to make it 3-2 less than 5 minutes in, and a young David Clarkson would tie the game at threes less than 9 minutes into the third. We got a hockey game, folks. We get to the end of regulation. The clock is winding down. 3, 2, 1. We're going to, oh my!
Jokinen escapes John Madden. Jokinen again, wraparound, stopped by Brodeur. Picked up now by Martin, shaken off the glass. Bouncer came back to Pitkin and 2 to go. Fed across, drive, score! But does it count? Well, the Canes are celebrating. Marty Brodeur's just been told we'll go upstairs. We do not know, and no one here does either.
No. There's absolutely no way that counted. There's no way. With less than a second to go in regulation, less than half a second to go in regulation, Dennis Seidenberg with a bomb from the point, and Jussi Jokinen, a very underrated player, a very underrated Jokinen, tips home the game winner, maybe? Now, first, we gotta see if it counts. Did the puck go in with less than a second to go?
Now, watch the clock over to your left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, baby, it's gonna count. Yep, a crusher. Now what happens? I was watching the clock. I don't see it. Brent Sutter gets a field goal. You know, did that hit Jokinen was in front? Mike, I could not tell if he tipped it. What a emotionally wrecking of the stomach game if you're a player or a coach. Now there's Jokinen in front. Oh, that, my goodness, that's an interference. And Marty's saying that. Oh yeah, that's an interference call. Now you can't see, it's gonna come right in there. And it obviously crossed the line.
There's at least 0.2 seconds left on the clock, and I don't know, like, it's semantics, I guess, to drop the puck at center ice. That should have been the first regulation buzzer beater ever. No overtime needed, it's just the game's done. Now we wait for them to make the call and for everyone to act rationally.
Can we see that again? And we listen to the celebration. Marty's going to the referee, and I don't blame him. This is the key part of the game. Marty's saying, the guy runs me over. And Marty wouldn't do this. He's not complaining about the goal, but I didn't see it. But it's the referee's job to watch the contact. And Marty just slashing his stick. I'm telling you. And good for him. He's taken a lot. It's been bump a Marty party for a long time.
Martin Brodeur goes hamster Huey and the gooey kablooey on the officials because UC Jokinen, the very man who tipped home the game-winning goal, bumped into him. Now UC Jokinen definitely bumped into him, but can I be the villain here and say, I don't care. This isn't one of those, oh, he's out of the blue paint so you can hit him things, but I mean, maybe a little. They even say on the broadcast, listen, Martin Brodeur is just trying to find the puck. That's his job. He's a goalie. UC Jokinen didn't do it intentionally. I believe that. It looked like an accident. If there is accidental contact between a goalie and a player in the blue paint, you should probably go on the goalie side. That's his little space. That's special. His special space. If it's in the white paint and 40 kilometers into the white paint like Brodeur was in this play, I don't feel bad. Oh, don't go commenting the rules. I'm not interested in the rules. I'm just saying, I don't know. I kind of think it should count. It does count, and the Carolina Hurricanes tie the series at 2 in Game 4. Now I want you to comment, though. Leave a comment in the comment box down below. Do you think that goal would count today? With review and all, review for goaltender interference in 2020, would that goal count? The next game, Game 5, Martin Brodeur says, all right, now you all suffer. Cam Ward stopped 41 of 42 shots in Game 5 of this series, and that's very impressive. The only goal he allowed was from David Clarkson, his second of the playoffs. Martin Brodeur allowed goals from nobody. He stopped 44 of 44 shots in Game 5, and now the Devils are on the verge of round 2. And then, of course, the Hurricanes killed the Devils in Game 6. Ray Whitney got a goal, Eric Stahl got a pair, and UC Jokinen got a goal before the end of the third period, and Martin Brodeur said, I'm getting pretty sick of that guy. Not as sick of him as you're going to be, Martin! Let's go to Game 7. This is wild. Hurricanes score a minute and 2 seconds in. Tuomo Ruutu, Hurricanes up 1-0. Jamie Langenbrunner scores just 2 minutes and 31 seconds in to tie it. It is both a sprint and a marathon. And Jay Pandolfo, part of the reason I say every goal is just I love these names. Jay Pandolfo, remember that guy? He scores before the end of the first period to give the Devils the 2-1 lead heading into first intermission. Ray Whitney scores to tie it for Carolina less than 4 minutes in, but Brian Rolston on the power play puts the New Jersey Devils back up 3-2 heading into the third. They're 1 period away from the second round. With just a minute 20 to go in regulation, take it away.
Down by Parise. Brindamore got it to Gleason from his knees. He played it over to Pitkin and threw on side of the net. Score! The Hurricanes have tied the game.
Joni Pitkin, there's another name, sends it across to UC Jokinen, torturing Martin Brodeur in this series, blasts it home, and it's a tie game. Oh, this is the best. We're about to get Game 7 overtime. Are you kidding me? Yes, said the Carolina Hurricanes. And you kind of had a feeling something funny was up. Look at the celebration from the 3-3 goal. Like, UC Jokinen, I can't tell if he's just focused or completely bagged, but Rod Brindamore, look, not even impressed. Like, oh, you could so tell he was going to go on to become an NHL coach. Right in that moment, Rod Brindamore decided, for the rest of my life, I am going to make Hockey Hall of Fame goalies look mediocre, and I'm going to make 42-year-old Zamboni drivers look like Vezina candidates. I'm still mad. So the Carolina Hurricanes, of course, they tied it up. They got energy, a sense of duty. We're all just playing for overtime, folks. Except, no, we're not. This isn't the regular season, man. No one's playing for points. Let's go. The Hurricanes, sensing the Devils were against the ropes, did this.
On the face-off circle, LaRose trickled it ahead. Here comes Stahl with it. Shooting, score! Stahl with 31.7 to go in the third, and the Hurricanes lead.
Wow! Well, they did it in regular season with 2 late goals to beat the Devils. Will they do it again? Stahl, I don't know if that hit Mike Motto or not. Similar to the Ruutu goal, where again it's a left-handed shot coming down the right wing, and he fires it back against the grain.
Martin Brodeur. Is this working? That can't be Martin Brodeur. Eric Stahl with a heck of a shot, but like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be making fun of Martin Brodeur. Maybe I should be focusing on the fact that that was Eric Stahl's 5th goal. I said 5th goal of that 7-game series, and he was a monster against the Devils, but I mean, Cam Ward stopped 32 of 35, and the Carolina Hurricanes in the blink of an eye, in the Devil's own barn, move on to the second round with 2 goals in the blink of an eye. Now, a dang it is not necessarily a misplay if you've been watching these for long enough. It is simply something that makes you say, dang it. And I think if you're 0.2 seconds away from taking a 3-1 series lead that you would end up losing in Game 7 in your own building because you allowed 2 goals in the final minute and 20 seconds despite having the lead, yeah, I think that's a dang it, man. Now, it wasn't all bad for Martin Brodeur. Even though the Devils got eliminated less than a year later, well, he'd be in this picture. Let me adjust focus. Yeah, that's when they won gold in 2010 in Vancouver. It was dope. So if you spent any time in this video going, why is Steve sitting there precisely? That's why. I don't have any other Brodeur stuff. I'd go get some, but it's a pandemic, you see. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment in the comment box down below. Let me know if that goal from Game 4 would have counted in 2020 in your humble opinion. And also let me know some of the dang-its from throughout history that you want to see. The Leafs losing yeah, the Zamboni, I'm sure it's coming. The Game 7, yeah, we already did one of them, all right? You can't tell me we do too much Leaf stuff and then ask for nothing but Leaf stuff. Or I suppose you can. All you gotta do is type it and click send. But I think I interrupted myself. Yeah, click like if you, thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends that I've committed most of this to memory, but like, you know, it's hard. You lose track. I've been locked in my house.